I done made sacrifices. So many sacrifices. Straight up. I done gave up so much free time, knowing time ain't free. I sacrificed it. My girl showed me love, she know I make sacrifices. And if it's real
A welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On deck, we've got a great matchup in store between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. The Chargers enter this one knowing that this game could very well be won or lost down in the trenches. From an offensive perspective, they'll need to keep their quarterback upright to have a chance, and defensively, it's going to be about containing the running game. With that, we'll send you out to Arlington, Texas. Here's Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And, Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person, big unit against big unit.
Meat on meat.
Oh, you got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's going to shake, things are going to rumble, and they're going to have an impact on today's game.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback, Dak Prescott. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following the fumble recovery, Warner. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that one results in 35 yards.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a changeup in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the changeup, and on that play, it worked for big yardage.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him. 2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2 minutes. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Warner. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. To throw on 2nd down, Warner. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's had great protection back there to throw. Really been able to survey from the pocket.
That means the jersey stays clean, so the dry cleaning bill, that's reduced. It also means the trainer didn't have to deal with him because he's not getting hit. Also means that he's able to find targets downfield at his leisure. That allows him to be really accurate.
Looking to throw. Warner. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks from 3 yards out. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A second down throw for Prescott. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A first down throw for Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Larry Wilson. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
Throwing on first down. Warner going up top. That's caught inside the 20. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Red zone opportunity. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Vance McDonald, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. First down, Prescott. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Here we go now. Green.
On first down, Warner. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Now, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Well, Larry, I know it's late there in Orlando. This is a school night. Folks eager to get right back to the action here in the 3rd quarter. On the return, Jabril Peppers. Nifty move. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly.
And that's caught at the 25. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking.
Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On first and 10, Prescott. And Bryant's got it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. A second down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 3rd and 5. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. On second down, Prescott again. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. They'll run it with Elliott. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one complete, right side to McDonald. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Airing one deep for Curse. Now he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. They go play action here on 1st down. Now he's flushed out right. Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Back to throw. Warner. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I'll guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners
who
had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Larry Ridley, and this is
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from uptown Charlotte. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. The Panther offense here. They're ready to go on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Joey Bosa with the tackle for loss. How about that pedigree in his family?
Yeah, some good pedigree. Tell us about it, Mr. Davis.
Dad played in the NFL, first-round draft pick. Uncle was a first-round draft pick. He's got a brother coming behind him. But Joey Bosa, guy plays really, really hard and plays all aspects on defense.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Warner. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly didn't waste any time throwing some deep passes here. But the defense, it wasn't unexpected. They told their secondary, be ready. You're going to be tested all night by this team.
Off play action. Warner. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. On now to kick it away is the punter, Matt Weil. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the ball.
That's what we call total team defense there. Can't get to the edge. No place to move it inside, and then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big-time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. 0-0 our score. We're back to Uptown Charlotte after this timeout.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Third down, here's McCaffrey, and he'll find his way out inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us 4th down. So now off goes Newton, and on comes the kicker, Graham Gano. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Gano's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along, or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Chargers getting set to go. Fake. Warner. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this will be caught at the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. A reminder reminder that when halftime rolls around, we'll send you to Orlando and Larry Ridley as he'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. But no touchdown. These guys need to give Larry some touchdowns to talk about.
Things are too easy for him right now back in the studio. Come on, guys. Help the man out. Give him something to talk about.
Here we go now.
On 1st and 10, Warner. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Blue landing. Blue landing.
Off play action. Warner. And his throw is incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue landing.
From the gun, Warner. And that will be incomplete as well.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick other than the extra point.
And that's caught inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing on first down. Warner. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaunt alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. Operating from the gun, Warner. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 8 yards out. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Bailey now to kick this one away. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. This is McCaffrey, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. A little educational piece. I know a lot of people hear 3-4, 4-3, etc. Take us through the 4-3, Charles.
Okay, 4-3. 4 down defensive linemen, usually 2 defensive tackles, 2 defensive ends. Behind them, the 3 those are the linebackers. The middle linebacker, often known as the Mike, with 2 outside linebackers, the Sam and the Will. There's your 4-3.
Sam on the strong side, Will on the weak side. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And actually, Larry, hold that thought. We're right back to the action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's a big one there for the Chargers. 41 yards.
No, check. Patriot. All right, here we go. 3-19.
On first down, Warner. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. On the ground, McCaffrey. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Second and goal to go now. Again, McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. A shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Carolina. This is taken around the 12. Oh, look at the juke. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Warner. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Here we go now.
Off the play fake. Warner. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Something to think about with these Chargers. They had 4 losses a season ago when leading with 3 minutes or less.
So you think that their fans right now, they're hopeful, but not necessarily expecting it to go their way.
Yeah, not counting their chickens just yet.
Let's go. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now,
Looks like the
lucky
defense
56.
in press
Lucky
coverage
56.
here.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green.
To throw on 3rd down. Warner. He's got Curse. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
319.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. To throw on 2nd down. Warner. He's going to fire one deep over them. And this is taken in at the 5. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Bailey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now Newton. And to the tight end Olsen, right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot, not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, Newton. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And Olsen over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. On 2nd down, here's Newton. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 1st down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay game. Offense.
So this will be accepted, moves the offense backwards.
Still first down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game. Offense.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game. Offense.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Still first down.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delay of game. Offense.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Still first down.
McCaffrey following the penalty. Skirts by at the 15. And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Warner. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you...
Y'all ready? Check. What a rebound. They leaving it all on the court.
Can you
Oh,
dig
they
it?
going for the highlight
Never
reel.
said I was perfect, just them close.
Y'all ready for this? Go!
Over here.
Oh, catching some.
That's how we
Sweet
do it.
moves.
Y'all ready? Check. Oh, perfect pass.
Cool beans.
Y'all ready for this? Go.
I'm open. Don't all get.
Jump shot. Hey, yo, nice
Oh,
rebound.
man, that was on me.
Straight racking up those assists. This one's
That's
full
how
of
we do it.
highlight
Oh,
reel.
man, that was on me.
Y'all ready?
Don't all get. Don't all get. Don't all get.
He didn't see that coming. They full on defense right now. Keep coming up on the buzzer with nice authority. Hey, y'all ready? Check.
Yo, give it
Banging
here.
right through him.
Over here.
Finish the job. Wow.
Yo, give it here. Over here. I'm open.
Almost out of time.
I'm open.
Oh, solid pass right there.
That's how we do it.
Y'all ready for this? Check. Looking for the bucket.
Give me
Any
five.
doubt on that one. Y'all ready?
I'm open. Oi, over here.
Check.
Don't all get.
Steal. They switching to the racking up those assists. Racking
Good
them up.
teamwork.
Y'all ready? Go.
Oi, over here.
Aki, I'm open.
Oi, over here. I'm open. I'm open.
That's smooth.
Now we talking.
Y'all ready? Go. Oh, solid pass right there.
Cool beans.
Y'all ready? Check.
Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear?
Going for a dunk. Hey, yo, nice rebound. A solid pass right
Hey, let's
there.
take it slow.
Nice pass. Nice pass. Pushing right, solid pass right there. Now on net. Solid D. Solid.
Can you dig it?
Wish I had done that. Nice play. Wish I had done that.
Y'all ready? Check.
Aquí,
Blakey,
I'm
you
open.
might miss this one. Hey, yo, nice rebound. They switching to the D. They looking for the bucket.
Far out, baby.
Don't let it get you down. I'm open.
Check.
Dish it here, Holmes. Aquí,
Y'all need a clutch. Final seconds.
Dish to Lulu.
Don't you even think about blinking.
We did it.
Y'all ready for this? Go!
You take mine, I'll take yours.
Uh-oh, which way is it gonna go? Y'all ready?
Darkest before the dawn, baby.
Check.
Nice moves.
Hey, yo, nice pass. D's looking
Yay for us.
look bad.
Sorry about that one.
Okay,
Y'all
that
ready
was
for
nice.
this? Go!
Oh, man, did I just do that?
Oh, that's smooth. Hey, yo, nice rebound. They playing their hearts out right now. They leaving it all on the court.
Yo, give me here. I'm
What's
open.
it gonna be? Nice block. Nice pass. Nice pass. Nice pass. They pulling out all the
Took it downtown. That's on me, bro.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm
Darkest
open.
before the dawn, baby.
Check. You see that steal? Now racking up those assists.
Give me
We
another
can turn it
one.
around.
How you like that?
Awesome.
Switch it up.
Y'all ready?
My bad, baby. You take mine, I'll take yours.
Go! Nice pass. Nice pass.
Over here. You get it next time.
Long distance. Solid pass right there.
Bounce
Yo,
right
don't hug
back
it.
from that.
Yo, kick it to smooth. Yo,
Dish
don't
to
hug it.
Lulu.
Yo, don't hug it.
Nice.
Can't believe I just did that.
Coming up on the buzzer. Now right here, D is gonna be key.
Knock it down, homie.
Can't believe I just did
Y'all
that.
ready?
Over here.
Go.
Yo, give it here. Over here. I'm open. I'm open.
You see that steal? Now right here, D is gonna be key.
There we go.
Hey, no pain, no gain,
Hey, y'all ready?
right?
Go! Hey, yo, watch this, watch
You
this.
get it next time.
Now right here, D is gonna be key. Nice pass.
Okay,
Nice
that
pass.
was nice.
That's a
Took
great
it downtown. Now you just showing off. Yo, give it
Y'all ready
here.
for this? Check. You see that steal? They
Can't believe
switching
I
to the
just
D.
did that.
Nice pass.
That's on me, bro.
Take it slow.
What's it gonna be?
There we go.
Impressive.
I'm
Y'all
open.
ready for this? Go!
I'm open.
Driving to the basket. Nothing's getting straight racking up those assists. Straight racking up those assists.
In the bucket.
Highlight reel. Y'all ready?
Y'all give it
Leave
here.
it to me.
Y'all give
Lulu's
it
on
here.
you like white
Y'all
on
give it
rice.
here.
You see that steal?
Perfect.
Keep racking up those assists.
Bounce right
Give me
back
another
from
one.
In
that.
the basket.
How you like that?
With authority.
Nice.
Y'all ready?
I'm open.
Go! You see that steal? Solid pass right there. Squeeze that ball. Oh, solid pass right
Y'all
there.
give it here.
Coming up straight. Ayo, final second.
Took it
Hey, even
downtown.
I'm not perfect.
Y'all
Hey, no
ready?
pain, no gain, right?
Go! Oh, solid pass right there.
Boy, yeah.
Perfect.
Play.
Nice.
Y'all ready?
Nice. Now that was pretty. Perfect.
You see that steal? Which way is it gonna
Bounce
go?
right back from that.
Y'all ready? Check. Going for the
Hey, don't waste time worrying about
solid
that.
pass right there. They full on racking up those assists. Catching some air.
Ooh.
Rebound. Nice pass.
Can't believe I just did that.
Rebound.
Next time,
Now, you see
sure,
that?
Jefe.
Y'all ready
Over
for
here.
this? Check.
Over here.
That D.
Over here.
Yo, give it here.
Oof.
You see that steal? You see that?
Hey,
They
don't
full
waste
on.
time worrying
Nice
about that.
pass. Racking up those assists. Racking racking up those assists. Straight racking up those assists. Keep racking up. Y'all need a clutch play right quick. From outside.
Yeah!
Oh,
Now you just showing off.
Y'all ready for this?
I'm open.
Go! Come on, cheer up. And here's the MVP of the match.
Woohoo!